Hello, everyone. It's Shantae Gilliard with Speak Your Truth, and this is my special guest, Tasha Moore. This is my cousin. We don't say cousin-in-laws. This is my cousin.
How are y'all? Hey.
And as the people come in, would you like to introduce yourself?
I am Tasha Moore, as she said before, also affectionately known as the Purpose Pusher.
Yes.
I am a life coach and an author, a God girl first and foremost, a wife to my wonderful husband, and a mom to my 3 beautiful daughters. And I'm excited to be on here with y'all today.
Awesome sauce. And she's going to talk about how she had trust issues. And I hope and I pray that you guys tune in, listen, and share this video so it can help the next person. So her first question is, what caused you not to trust?
Good question. Honestly, first part would be not having a relationship with my biological father, and so that caused me not to trust. And then added on to that, me, myself, and I. A lot of me just not wanting to trust to protect myself from being hurt. So first thing would be not having a relationship with my biological father would be what I would say caused me not to trust.
So how long did that trust issue last?
I'm not going to tell y'all how old I am, but about 3 years ago, minus what I am right now. Okay.
So basically it was your childhood
Oh,
and
absolutely.
your adulthood.
Yes. Absolutely. And I didn't really realize it at first, but as I got older, I always questioned like my validity in people's life, and I realized, I'll be honest, I know my cousin is transparent. I crackhead till they prove themselves wrong. And I always had a mindset like, no, I don't trust that. No, I don't trust that. No, I don't trust that. I don't trust that. And it was always just, and I chalked it up to discernment, and some of it was, but a lot of it was just my wall.
Wow. And a lot of times, the first person that we trust in our lives and moms.
Absolutely.
And we look at dads as our superhero.
Absolutely.
And when they disappoint us, we're like, well, if he disappoints us, then...
Right. There's no expectation for anybody else. Let's just go ahead and say that, right? Yes, and I had a dad who was in my life. So that's where I guess I didn't realize that I was as angry or as untrusting as I was. But as I started to grow and mature, I realized that I really did not trust people. And there were people in my life that I could have trusted. And then a compilation of things that happened, when I was younger, different things through my life, it just added on to it. And so it was like more non-trust. I don't trust people.
And that was your next question. Did trust trigger other issues in your life, and what were those?
Absolutely. Not trust. I started not to even trust myself. Not gonna make good decisions, not gonna make good choices. I second guessed everything that I did. Like, should I do this? Do I trust myself enough to do this? And then I would get angry and I would be like, I don't have friends. Y'all ever said that? I don't have no friends. I don't have no friends. But really, I did. But I would only allow people in a certain level to a certain point. And after you got to that point, chances are you weren't going to stay, because I fought to keep you at that point, if that makes sense. I fought to not let you in any more than the line that I had drawn. And so most people didn't say it. It was like, this girl crazy, because something wrong with her.
But that's how it is when it comes to trust, because a lot of us really don't trust. And it comes from the home first. We grow and we mature, and God will give us some people who to trust and who not to trust.
Right.
And sometimes we trust them.
That part. And then that added on to it, because the reality of the enemy is very cunning. He's very strategic in his plan. So he was like, oh, this girl got trust issues. to disrupt and
Yes.
distort that even more.
Yes.
So let me send people that she really can't trust, that really are just to use her. You know, she's got a big heart. So it was like, let me just add on to what I
Yeah.
already know is there, because I already know she has that issue. So let me just go ahead and send, you know, so then it was like, see, that's why I don't trust nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's why I do everything myself. That's why this, that's why that, you know, all of those things. And it came to a point in my life where I had to realize and understand, Tasha, he wants you to stay that way so that you don't connect to the people that God wants you to connect
Connect.
with.
That's right. That's right. It's like a blockage. A blockage.
Stop it before you can start it is what I
Exactly.
say. You know what I'm saying? He wants to stop it before you can birth and walk and do the things that God has for you on earth. So it was like, she don't trust. Let me go ahead on and get in there with that. So yeah.
Of course. And her next question is, did it affect your relationship with your marriage?
Girl, yeah. Yes. I will tell anybody, I thank God that my husband was persistent, because he wanted to love me in a way that I did not trust, because it was what I wasn't used to it. So he was like, you know, like, I really do genuinely like you. I would tell my friend, no. And he was like, she was like, he's a really nice guy. I was like, I don't trust him. And she was like, what is there not? Like, I'm telling you, he's a really good guy.
Next.
Right? And a couple to that, my first real boyfriend, y'all know, grew up in church. You ain't had no real boyfriend, but y'all had them boyfriends when you go to camp and stuff.
That's it, the summertime boy.
The conventions. So, you know, ended up like he hurt me. So that leveled on top of I don't trust. He hurt me. Nah, you really not getting in. But he pushed and he was persistent. And even when I said okay, it wasn't a whole okay. It was still kind of like, but you're gonna leave.
Yeah.
You're gonna not be here. You're gonna not stay, because that's what I expected.
So you were timid.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Very, very, very. Yes.
Wow, that's you know, with me, I think I was the total opposite. I think I trusted too much. I think I gave people trust, and certain people, not everybody. Because I did have the side eye with certain people, but I think I gave the wrong people my trust. Because somebody did call me naive, because I would just trust. I would trust you until you break it. It was just you know, just a automatic thing. Now some people was just, okay, you know, we good, we cool, whatever, but you still was kind of push back like you said. But I think I was naive in a lot of situations,
Gotcha.
especially when it came to men.
Right. Gotcha.
Especially when it came to that.
Okay.
So,
For me, it was like, nah, you ain't getting in there. If you got in, you really fought to get in, because I realized that I loved and I loved hard. So if you got in, it was like, oh, stay forever. But so you wouldn't just you
like, hold your leg up, stop.
okay, yeah, no, don't walk any further.
Yeah. And that's understandable, because, like we said earlier, when you don't trust your own dad, when your dad breaks your heart, it's very hard for anybody to get in.
Right, absolutely.
Anybody to get
Yes,
in.
because
So,
for girls, like you said, your dad is like that one that can conquer anything in your eyes.
That
You know, like your
superhero.
dad is strong. He can lift you on his shoulders and he can carry you. So there's just that expectation when you're a young girl. Like your dad is like I have 3 daughters, and like their dad, he could. It's like I'm here too, and they like, nah, but dad, you know, like mom,
That's
you
my
mom.
hero. Yeah.
Like dad, he could walk on water in their eyes. I'm not like, you know, like that's their dad. Like he like, Jesus walk on water. Like I don't care what you say. My dad is like thebomb.com. And even though they love me, they have that bond and that just that relationship with their dad. Because sometimes he'd be like, you know, like he'd just be looking at them like they don't even care. They will walk through the house like transparent. He'd be like, what are you doing? And they be like, you're my dad, you don't count. And he was like, yes, I do. Like, no, like,
Daddy
no.
doesn't want to see.
Yes. And he was like, I don't see all that. They be in a towel, they be like, I'm sorry, Dad. And he'd be like, get your daughters. I'm like, they don't care. They don't see it like that.
Yeah.
You're their dad, and you have like all the trust in the world in them. Like Katana, my oldest, if I say something, I'm like, no, she's like, I'll just call my dad. I'm
Like what?
And she's like, I just asked Dad. And I'm like, really? Or if something happens, flat tire, battery dead, first thing she do. And I'm with her, standing right there. She was like, Dad, hey, so, and I'm like, Katana, I'm gonna get it. And she was like, I'll call my daddy, because you don't know what you're doing. Because that's
beautiful.
You know, he has built that relationship with them, and they know that they can trust him. Now they trust me, but it's just something about them and their dad.
Yeah, that's awesome. And to all the daddies out there, just know it's important.
It is important
to have a relationship with your children.
Yes, you are necessary. Even though they may call mama for everything, I promise you, you're making a difference in their life if you're in their life.
Yes, you are. So stay consistent. Consistency is really important too. You can't be in and out and then expect your kids to trust you. You have to be consistent. So, you know, daddies, we believe in you.
Yes. And even, I tell people, even if you have baby mama drama, all the things that we say, show your kid, I don't care, do what you have to do to show your kids that you want to be in their life. Even if mama crazy and tripping, go to the court yourself. Y'all have rights. You know what I'm saying? We gotta dispel this thing. Like, oh, she won't let me be there. Are you kidding me? You do what you gotta do to get yourself in a place where you can be there. You know what I'm saying? Go put yourself on child support. Why you gotta wait on her to do it? And then guess what? When you do that, you can ask for visitation. I know we're digressing, but the Lord must want us to say this.
Yes, it's
I
important.
want you to understand. I had a biological father who was not there. And it didn't, even though I said it didn't, it really did affect me. And y'all, if your kids don't have a parent, male or female, have a parent that isn't there, I promise you it's affecting them.
Yes, it is.
Give them some help. Don't say they good, because I'm going to make sure they good. You know, y'all know what we say. They good, I'm going to make sure I'm taking care of. And it's not about you taking care of them financially. I promise you there's some emotional stuff going on that they may never say to you, but it is there. So it is so important for us to understand that it's about building a foundation that they will carry into their adult life. I carried that non-trust into my adult life, y'all.
Yeah, it's not healthy. And you know, and I have to say this because this trust thing is so imperative that people trust their own fathers. In some cases you can't, because some daddies they just but that's a whole nother story. But anywho, you know, daddies are important too, and mothers, you are not the father. I'm sorry. Leave father's days. Yeah, you can't. I'm sorry, it's impossible.
Thank you. I'm not
You can't do that.
Just be the role that you are.
Yeah, that's
you're a
right.
mom. If you're a dad, because you can only. I tell people I can only take you to places where I have been, or that I can resonate with, or that I ain't been no man. I'm not trying to teach my daughters how to be a man. Like I'm gonna have to teach you to the best of my ability to be a woman, just like their dad wouldn't be able to teach them how to be a woman.
That's right.
He's not a woman.
That's right.
Like, you're raising them on your own, and I absolutely understand that, and you are doing your duty, but just be a parent.
Just be a parent. You have to leave. You know, when the dad's not in their lives, you can't. First and foremost, stop bashing these daddies in front of their kids, because that can cause a trust issue as well. Let them find out for themselves. I'm a prime example. I never one time, I was a single mom, never one time bashed their father in front of them. They found out on their own, and they begin not to trust them on their own.
But I can promise you, they already know. We're not, you know, we try to add on, but I can assure you, as a child, they know.
Yes.
What, and even in, it may not seem like it may seem like they don't. What they're yearning for.
Yeah,
that's a child
right.
being a child. Yeah. Just like most kids when they're sick, they want their mom. It's just a natural wanting your mom. You know what I'm saying? Even now, I'd be like, Mom, can you bring me some ginger ale? Because ginger ale is medicine. I don't care what y'all say. So, you know what I'm saying? You want your mom. Or you just want that cuddle or that love or to feel that nurturing.
Yes.
So, that being said, wanting that relationship with the other person, it don't mean they think you not being a good parent. It's just a child wanting to be loved and nurtured.
That's it. And that was good. But your last question is, do you trust now?
Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. I realized that I really had to let God come into my heart. And I've been in church all my life, but I was at a season in my life where I finally was ready, you know, and I opened myself up to even wanting to get to know my biological father. Well, before I was like, nah, bro, I'm good. No, thank you. I'll pass. But I realized that I had to open that up, not just for myself, for my children.
Yeah.
My daughters needed to see me be a happy, healthy, trying to be the best version of myself, mom for them. My husband needed to see me be a happy, healthy, complete, and whole wife to him. My ministry needed me to show up as a happy, healthy Tasha, you know, that can help women walk in their purpose. And that never would have been birthed if I didn't open myself up to trust, realizing that this physical man I couldn't allow him to distort the relationship or my perspective of my spiritual father. You know what I'm saying? Because I began to think God would eventually leave me, that he would not cover me and protect me and love me. And so I really had to come to grips with, God ain't going nowhere.
That's right.
You know, even though this natural man wasn't there, your Father in heaven is always there. And so, yeah, girl, now I trust. Even so much so, like I told you when I got baptized today, because I'm like, God, I'm all with. Like, I trust you with every area of my life.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And how can you really, really trust people if you don't believe God is going to deliver you from that? Because like you said, you know, the ministry that you have within you, if God didn't deliver you from that, how was you going to be able to reach other women if you don't trust the women?
That part, because I was like, no.
Yeah, so you have to allow God to set you free.
Yes.
Allow God to set you free.
Yes.
And let him do it. You can't do it on your own. Just allow him to do it.
You can try, because I tried. It ain't gonna
it ain't gonna work. No, it's not gonna work.
It doesn't work.
But this was good, because a lot of people, they need to hear that they're not the only ones that don't trust. We all go through it. You know, we all get healed and delivered from it, but you have to want it.
Right.
Want it. Not just say, you know, I want to trust this person, that person, the other, but just allow God to do it for you.
And I'm going to add on, piggyback to what you said, not just wanting it, working at it.
Yes.
It's a work that you put in work every day.
Yes.
So when people come to me and I'm like, the me that's want to be like, now I'm like, okay, God, that's me looking at it with my eyes. Help me to see the way you see it, because when I see it his way, discernment will kick in when it's not somebody. You see what I'm saying? And it's not just me blocking it and cutting it off. And so when I walk into the room, I'm able to speak to any woman and not feel inferior, and understand that I do have friends and I do have people. And in that, I have built some of the most awesome relationships from opening up to trust. People, so much so, a really good friend of mine, actually my daughter's godmom, we met. She went to see her husband, I went to see mine. We met, ended up staying in the hotel together that night. Never met each other before. It was kind of like, and I was like, Lord, I don't know this lady, a serial killer. Or she was thinking the same thing.
Exactly.
She had called her mama, and her mama was like, you don't know her. And she was like, well, Mom, I just something in me resonated with her. And that was for me opening myself up. Met my cousin, happy birthday, girl, it's her birthday today. Met her last year because I began to trust. And so again, opening myself up to a relationship with my biological father. I met his brother and his wife, and they were amazing. And through that, I met one of my most favorite cousins, and we're like twins. We look just alike. I kid you not. I'm gonna show you a picture later. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh. Like my birthday's Wednesday, her birthday's today. We realized like we're saying birthday month. It was crazy. And my daughters were like, y'all talk and act just alike. And we had never met. But that's because I opened myself up to trust. And that's my girl. She's so cool. I'm saying I missed her birthday party. She had a birthday party, but I did call to tell her happy birthday. So opening yourself up to trust, I promise you, you will realize so many areas of your life you didn't trust in, and that God will open up your eyes and you'll begin to see it just in a different way, and you'll want to be better every day. You'll want to trust people, because imagine how many people Jesus never would have reached if he was like, I don't trust him.
Especially sitting down with the sinners.
Nah, I don't trust them. I don't know them over there like that. You know, imagine if he never opened up himself to say, I'm going to sit at the table with you and get to know you, versus passing a judgment on you. You know what I'm saying? Based on my preconceived notion in myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Passing judgment that I can't trust you because I didn't trust, because I really didn't trust myself, and I didn't open myself up to really trust my Father like I should. So I would prejudge people and be like, nah. And I missed out. I think now, like, Lord, how many awesome relationships that I missed out on because I didn't trust. Again, not trusting everyone. But seeing, when I ask God to help me to see it His way, He gonna let me see
That's right.
who I can and cannot
Yeah,
trust.
that's right. Discernment. That's
that
all
part.
it is. Discernment.
Okay.
So guys, this is the end of Speak Your Truth with Tasha Moore, my cousin. She's awesome.
Thank you.
On next week, Sunday at 5 o'clock, we're going to be having a special guest. Her name is Diane Williams, and she's going to be talking about domestic violence. Honey, when I heard her testimony, I almost
Wow.
passed out. So you guys stay tuned.
I'm gonna be on. Y'all better be there. Be there. Be there.
5 o'clock next Sunday. 5 o'clock, Diane
Yes.
Williams. She has a powerful testimony.
Awesome.
So we're going to see you guys live at 5 next Sunday. This is